One recent trend in the field of SEL is moving to SEL 2.0. And what that means is increased attention to a system-wide approach to social and emotional learning. SEL 1.0 was really about SEL programs, really focusing on, are these programs effective? Are they working? As we move in the field, as we've advanced in the research, we're really realizing that SEL needs to be system-wide, that you need to pay attention to multiple dimensions of the entire context. People typically identify social and emotional learning as a program for children that we bring in. However, I think it's misguided to do that and very too singular. That in fact, social and emotional learning includes three essential ingredients. One is, of course, explicit and direct instruction of social and emotional learning to students. That's both direct instruction through programs and opportunities, as well as infused into the curriculum. It also includes creating the learning context, an environment, paying attention to the school climate, but also the community climate, the connection with parents. All of that is part of this essential foundational learning context that should be safe, caring, supportive, participatory, and loving for all the members involved, from the students to the parents, to all the custodians, to everyone, to create that foundational for learning. So what we know now from recent science, especially neuroscience, is that how we feel affects how and what we learn. When you're happy, when you feel safe, and you're in a positive mood state, you can remember more. You can retain more information. You can be more creative when you're in that context. The question that emerges now is, how do we create those contexts where learning can flourish? We need to create a physical space. So he talked about when you walk into a school, I use the physical environment. High school, you see a trophy case on one side and you see an honor roll on the other. What does that communicate to students about who matters, what's important to us? But and the other hand, what's not important to us. So even think about walking into a classroom. Do you see it organized in rows with the teacher at the front? It talks about who's in charge there, what's valued, versus maybe a classroom in which the students have helped decorate, or where there's seating together in groups. All of that is the physical environment and communicates something about what's valued there. I think in terms of for teachers who are thinking about the classroom, involve the students in creating the classroom. What do we want to do? And even starting with the question, how do you learn best? But it's how all of us want to be together, not a teacher directed, but as all creating. What we've learned, particularly in the past 10 years, is that you can make a difference by taking the time to help attend to the social and emotional lives of students, to give them opportunities to practice and learn these new skills, to engage them in conversations, to hear their voice, to create a classroom context that's safe, caring, nurturing, that it not only is more fun and more engaging for you and for all your students, but it will actually set a life course for these students into a positive adult relationships, as well as thriving